So I'm talking to Sebastian Schreiber of SYSS, a German security consultancy. Sebastian, could I call you a professional hacker?
That's correct, but a better term is penetration tester. That means that we are only doing contract work and only doing legal, ethical attacks against the networks of our customers.
Can you tell us what's the security situation for European companies at the moment? What are the main threats?
Yes. As we perform penetration tests and professional hacking against networks, I can tell you that we are very successful. That means when we attack the networks or the web applications of big companies, we are able to get into the networks in about 80 to 90%.
And where are the main threats coming from? We've heard a lot about attacks from China on US companies recently. Do European companies face a similar threat?
Of course, the same threats also apply in Germany. For example, manipulated PDFs are also effective all around the world. Everybody that used the Adobe Reader was affected by this vulnerability.
Sounds like everyday software is one of the risks rather than security software. So what should IT security managers be paying attention to?
I think there are two things that are very important. The first is quality management. You have to ensure that your systems have got high quality. Don't build up your IT environment very fast and under pressure. Then it's obvious that there will be bugs, vulnerabilities, weaknesses, leaks. So quality is something that is very important. And the second thing is to perform security tests. You have to ensure that there are no things that you've got forgotten, no leaks, no holes in it, and after you identified the problems, then you can fix them easily.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm talking to Stefan Wäscher, Norton product expert at Symantec. Stefan, how aware are your customers about the security problems they face?
Usually a lot of customers, they don't want to really spend too much time on the security topics. They just want to be protected and know they are secure without having too much interaction with their security product. And that's probably why they buy the Norton products, because they're so easy to use and still secure.
It sounds as though your customers are really relying on you to cover them. What are the biggest threats they really face?
Yeah, so one of the biggest threats at the moment, I think the most tricky one for most users, is so-called drive-by downloads. Those attacks are legitimate websites that are getting hacked, and then the hacker includes some invisible code, and every time a new user comes to the website, it automatically downloads some malicious code to his system. And users are getting really surprised because usually there are legitimate sites that are being used for those attacks.
Security software won't usually work unless it's correctly configured. What are the most common mistakes you see?
Yeah, so to avoid that problem, as you said, it's important the software is configured in the right way. We decided to have a very easy installation, and also all Norton products come pre-configured with the most common settings. So even if you don't change the settings at all, you are still protected. Everything is set up in a way that your system is secure, and even backup is also configured.
We've seen recently that many people are still running very old browsers, Internet Explorer 6 for example, and that seems to be how Google was attacked from China in December. So what can security software do to protect users from themselves?
So clearly users should update their browser versions, but most of them don't, because they just don't care too much about security. And to make sure users are still protected, we have included some special technologies into the Norton products that, for example, sit in the browser and basically check all activity in the browser if it's something that's attacking security vulnerabilities, and if it is, it's automatically being blocked. So even if they don't update, they are still secure in that case.
Thank you, Stefan.
Thank you.